Hey guys, today I'm here with Larry Topping from Evolution Tattoo. Mayhem Rally. I mean, this is a big deal in town. You are also the longest standing tattoo shop in town.
Yeah, we are the oldest tattoo shop in town. Maybe in the tri-state area, actually.
Yeah, I would say so. How many people do you think you've tattooed over the years?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be keeping count, but I've got thousands and thousands of tattoos under my belt, and then with the other guys that have worked here, we've probably got tens of thousands of tattoos from the shop.
Can we just show up at the shop?
Yeah, you can. No, you can show up and walk in and get a tattoo, but we definitely are about what's best for your tattoo, and it's not always what's most convenient for you. So if you come in wanting something that isn't reasonably able to be produced right there on the spot for you, we're going to schedule an appointment for you so that we can give you 110%. Yeah, we don't need your dollar right now. We want you to come back again and again and again.
Yeah, because once you get one tattoo, of course you get more, right?
Yeah, they say it's addicting.
They're the frequent flyers.
Yep, we got lots of people that come in at least once a month.
So what got you into tattooing? Has it been something you've always enjoyed, or?
Well, art. I've always been into drawing and painting, and I'm a musician also. But the artistic realm of my life is something that I always put energy into, and this is something that you can create art and get paid to do it.
Yeah. Have you? At what age did you pick up?
Tattooing?
Yeah.
20. I was 20 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 45, almost 46 now. Yeah.
And it was just like, listen, I could take my art and put it on people.
Yeah, someone said to me, I drew a picture for them once, and they said, man, you're wasting your time putting this on paper. You should be putting this in skin and making some money. And I thought it was a good idea. So I got a tattoo set up from a friend and started on my leg. We don't need to show you that, though.
It's gotten prettier over the years, I'm sure.
No, I haven't messed with it. It's still the same.
No, it's your beginning.
No, we're good.
So that's cool. So you've been here. Where's your location right now? Where are we at?
We're at 2065 Highway 95. We are in the same shopping center as the Bowl, and where Donuts to Go used to be.
Everybody knows them.
Yeah.
So we're really, Mayhem is up and running. It's time. It's that time again.
Yep. It's about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks away. 15 days, I think it is right now.
You've kind of been all over, handing out flyers, getting people signed up.
Yes, I have been. I've been back and forth to Phoenix 3 times during Bike Week, and I also stopped and gave somebody flyers who was heading into AZ Bike Week. And they grabbed my flyers from me in the top of Kingman and continued on so I could come back here and get other things done, which I did. I got a lot done. And then the next day I cruised back down with more flyers. Yeah. Now I hung out with Russ Brown, is our big sponsor this year. We got to thank Russ Brown for sure. But I hung out with them down there, and they were handing out our flyers to everybody down at AZ Bike Week for the Veterans Poker Run. And for all of the different headliners that we have, Savage Cat on Thursday, and then on Friday we have Stoney Curtis Band, and on Saturday we have Sweet Home Alabama. That's a Leonard Skinner tribute band.
Nice. In order to register for the poker run, because I'm sure they have to register for that.
Yep.
How do they do that?
Well, now you're going to before the 8th, you're guaranteed a shirt. But with the Poker Run entry, you get a shirt and breakfast. It starts at the Moose Lodge and ends at the Bullhead City Community Park. So it starts at 8 o'clock. Cards in at 3:30. There's 5 stops that'll be announced the day of when you go to sign up. You were able to sign up online to be guaranteed a shirt. If you sign up in person, it's while supplies last on the shirts, but you still get breakfast. You could also enter a passenger for $15, and that comes with breakfast and another poker run sheet.
And again, that's going to be at the Chamber. We all know where that is. It'll be a nice big area. Lots of food vendors as well.
Yep. It's the Chambers where the tattoo convention is happening, downstairs in the event center. And that's going to be happening all 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. And the motorcycle rally is all the rest of the property at the Bullhead City Community Park, which is all at 1251 Highway 95. And we're going to have lots of vendors, and we have food vendors. And we've got live music from 4 different bands each day. And the bands aren't the same each day, so it's like, 16 bands.
Nice. Yep. And that's all outside?
Yep, that is all outdoors, and it's all free to the public.
Very cool.
And the tattoo convention also is open to the public, and it's free entry. There's no cover.
So on that day, do you just get to walk in and get a tattoo?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be probably 60 tattoo artists in there that are all ready to do tattoos for the week.
And I'm assuming they're not all from local. Do you got
them
all over the place?
No, I've only got one other shop here locally that's going to be involved, and that's Israel's shop from Freshwater across the river. Mm-hmm.
We all know and love him too.
Yeah.
Not more than we love you, though.
Oh, well, thanks. Good cleanup. Until you're interviewing him, right? Yeah.
That's cool. So as far as the biker side, do they need to do any registering? Or do they just come in and ride in and enjoy?
The bikers for the poker run can register on the spot at for both poker runs, because we have 2 poker runs. There's one happening Friday and there's one happening Saturday. So the Veterans Poker Run happens Saturday, and then the Mayhem Charity Poker Run happens on Friday. The Mayhem Charity Poker Run benefits the River Fund, the Moose Lodge, Rotary, and Kiwanis. The Veterans Poker Run benefits the veterans account of the River Fund solely. That's the big fundraiser. Yeah, the River Fund is an amazing fund charity. It's a nonprofit. Yeah, great. They do a great job for the community.
So either one that you want to join or both, it goes to good cause.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, definitely join both. Join both. Yep.
Yeah.
Two different routes. One going towards Kingman on Friday. The other one going towards Needles on Saturday.
What time does the event start each day?
8 a.m.
Really?
Yep, and that's when we have breakfast. Start serving breakfast at the Moose Lodge.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit more about your shop? What you got going on here? Kind of anything that's exciting?
Well, this shop is actually a year old in January. This last January, we were for many years down there across the street from Chase Bank.
Yeah. On
the highway next to Happy Place Subs and Lizarga Barbershop.
Yeah.
Great couple of businesses there, but our volume needed more parking, so we came up here, and I spent a couple 3 months preparing this place for our entry, and it's nice. We're comfortable here. We got everything that we need. We're in our elements. It's nice. It's clean. It's sanitary.
It is clean. I walked in and I was like, oh, it's pretty clean for a boys' joint.
Yeah, it's a business. It's a business. And we like it when people walk in and ask questions. We also have a telephone number. You can call and ask questions anytime. It's 928-444-8092. And Jeremy or Bozo or myself will answer the phone.
You have a lot of sponsors going into the Mayhem rally.
We have sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors for the overall rally, and we've got sponsors for the poker runs individually. I have, there's a lot of balance that's necessary. There's a lot of balance that's necessary when you're making all these decisions. And I want to include all the local businesses. I don't want to leave anybody out, and I don't want people to think that you have to pay to play, but there is a process here. And people do pay to play, and they pay for brand advertising, and what that does is it pays for the event to happen. And the tattoo convention, selling those booths pays for the event to happen, and selling the the vendor booths outside. That pays for all of the things that are necessary, all the fees, the locations, the infrastructure that goes into it. Security, right? That's actually one of the largest costs of the whole thing, security. And it's necessary to focus your energy on all of these things, and I'm doing a lot better this year. It's all at one location this year. The last 2 years it's been at 3 locations, and it's been kind of a nightmare to.
Well, you can't be in 3 places
at once, right? That's right.
And I know how in order to make things go smooth, you almost feel like you have to be everywhere. I'm sure.
Yes, and I got trust issues. So, and the people that work with me on this and that are helping me are very patient with me.
Well, you're about 4 years into actually kind of.
This is the fourth year, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a big thing to put together. Anybody who puts events together on a small scale, I can't really imagine. This is a pretty big scale.
So it's 4 different events. It's 4 different events happening all at the same time. And yeah, it is a lot of moving parts, and I'm still learning. I'm getting the hang of it, but I think it's all starting to come together. I think this year I kind of feel like the event's breathing on its own this year. There's a whisper in the wind about it. People are talking about it at other motorcycle rallies and at Harley Davidson shops, and I've got different emails coming in from different businesses. Some of the big box vendors that I spoke with at AZ Bike Week are interested in getting involved for 2025, and they want to start talking to me right after this event's over, so that we can coordinate together throughout the year.
So this is not just something that takes 6 months out of your life. This is really
it's taken over my life. I was tattooing every day. I tattooed every day except for 2 days a week. So I tattooed 5 days a week. Sometimes I'd tattoo more than one tattoo each day. I was fine if I tattooed 1 each day. That was cool because I worked on larger pieces. And now I'm down to maybe like this month I've tattooed once.
Just no time.
No time.
Scheduling and.
Right. And the only reason why I did that is because it was already scheduled, and I had to reschedule them later because we had a power issue here at the shop, and I didn't want to just push them off until after the rally. Let's get you done, man.
Very cool. Do you miss maybe having that time, or do you really love the kind of the heat of this and what this kind of brings?
I miss it. I miss just focusing on the art and focusing on the shop, and I'm sure my guys miss it too, because it's different here with me doing this. I know it is, and I appreciate them, and just like I appreciate all the people that are helping me on my board for the motorcycle rally. They're putting their energy into this throughout the year as well, and yeah, I do miss it, but now I kind of feel a sense of responsibility to it.
Well, you said that you've kind of been part of the tattoo world of it over 16 years.
Yes.
And then kind of have taken the lead in the last 4 or so.
Well, it wasn't gonna happen otherwise. There was nobody gonna stand up and do a motorcycle rally. I mean, I might have had something like a bike night at one of the bars or something, but no one was going to. In my view, I saw myself as the only one that was in a position with the tattoo convention to be able to raise the type of money that would be necessary to do the entirety. And that's and I had a couple of bigger sponsors the last couple of years, and that's where we came up with these huge, older mega bands. We did Quiet Riot in 2023 and 2022, and then we did Slaughter in 2023. Yeah. And this year we're doing Stony. Yeah, but you know what? But you know what? Nobody went to the concerts. And they didn't produce the money to pay for themselves. So it was a big loss. And no, each year you hone in on what worked. Yeah. And what worked was free bands. People want to see live music. And they liked the park. They liked being under that Ramada. and they liked the river.
Kind of green, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's a good spot right there on the highway. I think that the Anderson Fieldhouse kind of was off the highway just enough to create a confusion for people. I don't know why, because it's like the largest building in the area.
Maybe because it sounds fancy and you don't picture it in a biker world.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were all stopping at Anderson Ford on accident.
Wait, what? Yeah. You mean Finley?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you can always stop at Finley. We'll do anything. We sell all kinds of cars.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yep. I've been on the phone with you guys a couple times this year.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that. Well, I think it's great that it's at the Chamber. Love local bands, of course. Bringing people to the community, always amazing. No better way to
well, that's the
support
purpose.
local businesses.
That's the purpose right there.
In, right?
Right. What's 50% of nothing? Nothing. So if you bring them in, and it fills up the local businesses, that's what my goal is. I don't want to lose my behind on it. But if everybody in town makes money that wasn't here already, that increases the wealth of the community. And even if I don't make it that weekend, eventually it'll come in through the tattoo shop. These guys will make it. I'll make it. The people over here at the dog grooming place will make it. The bowl will make it. Belton Tattoo will make it. See, I even promoted my competitor across the street. Yeah.
I like it. We've all been running these towns a long time. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I always feel like, in town, you generally have everyone pretty much support each other because there's enough for everybody, man. We're growing. We are growing. And when you hold a good name for yourself, it speaks for itself when people come back.
Well, you just got to keep working with integrity. You got to do what's right even if it's not good for you.
Yeah, sometimes that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Well, I think it's cool that you kept it going on. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Hey, guys, show up. April 25th.
5th, yep. Through the 28th.
And starting as early as 8 a.m.
Well, yeah, that's when we're going to have the pancake breakfast for Peyton, who's our local BMX star.
Yeah.
She made Worlds again, so she's going on a world tour to another country again.
That's cool. A lot of the community, Kiwanis, Rotary, help sponsor and, kind of push that forward. So it's cool for
Yep.
It's awesome.
And then we're going to be riding with the mayor, starting at Bullhead City Community Park, heading up Laughlin Ranch Boulevard, over to Adobe, I think it is, where Circle K is, and then back down to Mojave Drive to the 95 and back to the park.
Is there one certain place that they can go to kind of find the schedule on Facebook? Or?
Yeah, there's a schedule on the website for the music lineup, and each one of the activities that we have has a separate page with its own information on it.
Okay. So if they type in Mayhem?
Mayheminfo.com. Yep.
There you go. You should be able to find it all.
Perfect.
Hey guys, don't forget to shop local, support local, walk in, give them a call, come get a tattoo. I mean, everybody's doing it.
Yeah, definitely you want to join the poker run if you're a rider. Definitely join the poker run on Saturday. We want to get as much funding for the local veterans as we possibly can, and this is a big part of helping them out.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Let's go. Don't forget to show up. Have a good day, guys.